What is going on? Welcome back to the Underdog Investor audio experience. My name is Colin, and today I got a little bit of a fun episode for you. Shout out to Chad Castleman. I want to give credit where credit is due. He gave me this metaphor on one of our fast track calls, one of our mastermind calls, and I love it. I loved it so much. I've been using it since I heard it. And basically, what he described is he has a series of liquidity pools, basically DeFi activities that he is participating in that he considers to be his employees. And what he wants is his employees to show up to work 24/7. And I love this because again, I use this I use this teachings all the time, but it's Robert Kiyosaki's idea of moving from the left side of the cash flow quadrant to the right side. The left side is being an employee or self-employed. To the right side, well, basically the left side is where you're working really hard for your money. And on the right side is where you're using your money to help you generate your own, other money. So whether it be through a business or whether it be through an investments. And what I see as crypto and DeFi is in DeFi, you are setting up mini businesses. When you take 3 grand and you put it inside of a liquidity pool, you are providing a service, which I would also call is a mini business that produces cash flow. And so, as long as you're in range and your employees are showing up for you on those days, they are generating rewards, right? As traders swap back and forth inside of your liquidity pool, they pay a small fee. That small fee goes to you. And so for Chad to use that metaphor of, yeah, I have a bunch of employees that I want to make sure that are showing up to work for me. Those employees are all of those crypto assets that he has deposited into these different DeFi activities. And I just love it. I love visually seeing that because now when I on ramp new capital, it's like I'm opening up a brand new location. And so I live in Texas. And so for me, I think of Chick-fil-A's or I think of Whataburgers or um, I think of like a car wash or a laundromat or some sort of business that has a variety of locations. And when I on-ramp new funds or I'm taking capital as rewards and I'm moving into a new position, it's like I'm opening up a new business location. And I love that. And so just shout out to Chad and hopefully he's brought you some value today of think of your investments and think of your businesses as cash flowing operations that you need to manage and oversee. And as you start to develop and master the skill sets of mastering, DeFi, you can really take advantage of this. And what I love to go on this down this rabbit hole for a sec is it's scalable. And that's what I love about DeFi as well. When you're thinking about scaling a regular business, um, there's a lot of other things that you need to think about. I'll give you an example. Our business is scaling. We are scaling our actual business. The CryptoLabs team is scaling, and with that comes a lot more responsibilities, a lot more team members, more SOPs or standard operating procedures. There's more charts. There's more KPIs. There's things that come with scaling a business operation, which are far from passive. But with crypto and DeFi, it is a scalable operation. If your mission is to make $10,000 a month in DeFi passive income, cash flow, basically cash flow, well, just inject more capital into your business operation. Now, you may need to diversify, you may need to spread out things in terms of risk, so you don't have any concentration risk. And there's obviously more things to think about, but it is such a scalable operation. And so, anyways, I just love that metaphor that Chad brought to us, which is you have your capital, you're participating in DeFi activities. Every position that you're in is a mini business. That business has employees, which is every token, every coin, every dollar worth of assets that you have in those positions. And our mission is to make sure that those employees show up every single day, 24/7, and help us, make our dreams come true, for lack of a better term. So hopefully this brought you some value today. Thank you, Chad, if you're listening to this. I really appreciate you bring so much value to the community. I just want to give full credit where credit is due. So with that being said, hop back in the UIG, hop through the investor challenge, work through the quests, work through our educational portal, and if you have time, the investor strategies group is another incredible place to sink your teeth into new strategies and things that you can use to make sure your employees are showing up to work every single day for you inside of these DeFi activities. So with that being said, hop back in the UIG, and I will see you here in the next episode.